So setting the pace there. Now here comes a 15-year-old, Alina Zagitova, who's making her senior Grand Prix debut. And she began at the Cup of China, and she took gold. All of her jumps in that second half, we were noticing. Talk about earning the bonus points. And when you're young and you're 15, you have the energy, you do it. So pretty impressive as well that in her senior Grand Prix event, she took gold after competing only one season on the junior Grand Prix circuit, which was last year. Just about winning everything.
I'm just having a little giggle because I'm picturing a ballerina taking the stage with everyone staring at him, pounding on her thighs. Sorry, just a little side note.
Well, that's
she's
her,
on.
That's her getting ready, and now it's time to be graceful.
Well, we talked about the skaters working the system to get the points, and that's what Alina does really well. I remember we watched her at Junior Worlds last year when she won, and we noticed right there and then that she did all of her jumps in the second half of the program, but the opening of the program was beautiful. Choreography, steps, transitions, beautiful arm movements, use of the music, and I actually think she's a skater that can do it and make it work. Good for her.
Difficult entry into that spin. Difficult spin. This long program, because the jumps are all in the second half for the 10% bonuses, the first half of this long program plays out a little bit like an exhibition number.
But she does it very well. I enjoy watching her skating.
No, it wasn't a complaint as much as it was, you know, a really good chance to see whether or not she does have the skating skills, which I agree. And her lines are gorgeous.
The arms are just beautiful.
First jumping pass will be the most difficult two-jump combination in the program. If she lands it, triple loop, very clean.
And not a combination that you see very often, because it's much easier to do a toe jump as the second jump than it is to do an edge jump for a lot of skaters.
Another part of the game plan will be the first 3 jumping passes are all her combinations. Talk about working the system. You saw that beautiful jump right there with 2 arms over her head. A little bonus from the judges for that. Sometimes the arm can get a little sloppy over the heads, but hers very straight and true, makes her look really tall in the air. Right on time.
Alina Zagitova of Russia making things very interesting for the Russian ladies. They have 3 spots at the 2018 Olympics, and this 15-year-old has now burst onto the scene and is saying, pick me.
Well, if you're going to put all of your jumps in the second half of the program, it certainly helps if you land them all, which she did.
8 of the young Russian, the 15-year-old Alina Zagitova, the 2017 World Junior Champion. And she made her debut just a few weeks ago at China, took gold. Does she have it in her again to grab another one?
Great slow motion look at that huge inside edge that she takes, wrenching it back over to the outside edge before that jump. And that is how she gains the momentum. It is a newish technique in figure skating and works. It just helps these young skaters get in the air. We've been talking a lot about the layout of this program and if it really is a good idea to put all the jumps in the back. Well, if you're trying to beat Medvedeva from Russia,
yes.
Then I guess use the system every chance you've got.
Well, that's it. I mean, the ISU have given the skaters a system to work with, and then you can't complain when they do it because their job is to get the points. Because without the points, you don't win. So if you can do that, go ahead and do it.
But she is in my top 3 right now of skaters I'd like to watch without any jumps.
Me too, absolutely no question.
Well, she's going to need 139.67 to take the lead from the Japanese skater Mai Mahara. And she'll actually get a personal best of 151.34. So she does indeed take the lead here after her free skate, and the overall score as well will be in her favor of 213.80. So pretty impressive for the young 15-year-old who continues to make a name for herself in a very important year. If you're going to win, if you're going to peak.
Wild card?
This is it.
Wild card for the Olympics, anybody?
Not quite as wild as we think, I think.